What's up, Girl Gang? Welcome to YG Anime, my channel for all things anime. I'm Yoda Guru. Come on in and enjoy my reaction to episode number 5 of season 3 of Attack on Titan. And this episode is titled Trial. Coming out from last episode, Erwin is going to be put on trial, or at least put on trial and then executed for being a traitor and for the government, which the government's corrupt. They put a puppet king for the kingdom, and they want control, and because of that control, they've captured not only Eren for their own advantages, power grab, but also the true heir of the kingdom, which is Krista or Historia. Team Levi is on time crunch. They need to save not only the kingdom from the military police and Kenny the Ripper, who the government has hired, and they're not keeping it a secret anymore. And but they need to save Commander Erwin as well from being executed. So that's a major time crunch right there. So let's not waste any time and get into the reaction of episode number 5. Before we do, if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be my YG Anime channel or Inner Sanctum channel, link right up there, check that out. Help support both channels. Like I said, if you enjoyed either content or either channel, make sure hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And you should know by now all my links located underneath this video in the description section. One of them being my early access for my Patreon, which is $3. Check out any of my reaction videos you haven't seen as yet before it's posted on either my YG or my other channel as well. So with that said, let's get into episode number 5 of season 3 of Attack on Titan. Title of this episode, Trial. Alright, here we go. Tanner's gonna be hanged on that gallows. They're making an example out of the Survey Corps, the disbanded Survey Corps. Cornered by enemies, it's not a shield. Government just basically telling Erwin about the crimes committed. Trumped up charges. Even if the wall still remains intact, Wall Rose is not saying bad against food and food shortages. There's Commander Pixis. Our duty as crewmen has always been to charge headfirst at the enemy. Cowering hiding will not benefit humanity. Do you have some secret plan in place to overcome this hurdle? Right to their faces. I don't think you understand. We have not brought you here today to discuss our future within the walls. One shall not prioritize one's own gain over the safety and longevity of humanity. You have refused to turn erenyeager into several times. A clear violation of the charter. Eren is necessary to reclaim Wall Maria, not for the surverycorp to decide. Still a Titan. It presents a serious risk going to the government. It's treason since its execution. Commander Pixis. How are we to know that you remain unsympathetic to him? It disturbs me to think that you would believe us allies to the Survey Corps. Is he playing along or biding his time? If the Survey Corps is a spark, it should be smothered at once. I would do it for the Titans to break through the wall and wouldn't find hardly anyone left inside. Poor things must go hungry. Your Majesty, may we? It's a false king. It's a puppet regime. I will announce your judgment on behalf of the king. For violating Clause 6 of the Humanity Charter, you're sentenced to death. Execution, yep. Execution is carried out without delay. Take him away. There's a dead man walking, unless something happens to thwart that. Oh, he's smiling. Oh! Does she object? Wall rose has been breached. Oh! Colossal Titan appeared out of nowhere. Oh, Reiner and Berthold. Media evacuation. So it's... Reiner, Berthold, and possibly Ymir. Close all the gates to Wall Sinna. Do not let a refugee inside. Whoa, okay. There are lambs to slaughter, the citizens. Self-preservation. Your command is to sit back. We're gonna bring all the civil war. It's over for the people. Their authority is absolute. An anonymous sign for the walls being breached now all this time. One thing to be thankful, we already have found the power. There's no need to panic over this turn of events. They're cowards, plain and simple. Who gets to choose? This is a pivotal moment, right here. What is he going to choose? I will not. He's taking a stand. I'm a citizen of Wall Rose. I will not allow the gates to be closed. Well, he's a traitor then. Oh. Zachary. Did their reaction take you by surprise? The report just now was a false alarm. You go, oh! It was a trap by Zachary. Nice touch. It was a plan to expose themselves. Pixis played along to his part. Credit to him. I assured you that the Garrus is not sympathetic to surverycorp. I did neglect to mention something else. I hold no sympathy for any of you either. Oh, burn! I was going to leave this up to the government. Yeah, but the government's corrupt. You possess knowledge of the Titans and the walls that we do not. Suppose you actually cared about saving as many people as possible. It would have been fine sending Erwin to the gallows. Depending on your decision, all of us were prepared to forfeit our heads. However, the answer you've given us is very clear. You're the traitors, not us. Yeah. Plain and simple. You're the traitors. The South will never listen to you. The word is already spread. You don't understand what's happening. There is no more threat. This is no mere threat. It's a coup d'etat. The interior police are already strained. No more power. The king's a fraud. Puppet regime. If the report just now has been real, the decision you made would violate the Clause 6 of the Humanity Charter. Turning it back around on them. Now they're on trial. The verdict is guilty. Shit. Wake up, you old turd. There you go. Take him away. Does he look like he's happy? Man had just been thrusted down a new path. A far more dangerous path than before, yeah. Yep, Hanji. There you have it. The coup d'etat was successful. Success! All you do is find Erlen and Krista. They got a confession too, so... And word is spread about the truth. The government doesn't give a shit about whether we live or die. I have to realize that now it's been too late once you're dead. Try to put some sense into him. Get through to him. Printing the truth. The truth is out there, and people are gonna listen. King Fritz was a total fake. Disband the military corps. Yep. Victory. That's not possible. The gamma paid off. It's a group effort. Now, Levi got people killed, but it was a sacrifice. And their story is still somewhere out there, yep. You gotta save them. They have a lead on their whereabouts. I just got this. We can share the information. As a result of everyone's actions, the end of the current royal regime was declared. The announcement was made. Our goal is not to establish military rule, but instead replace Fritz with a new ruler from the true royal family. Everyone is buried by worries and uncertainty. Who can afford to trust right now? Everyone sharing his concerns to Zachary. Humanity is worth more than any single life. The burden on your shoulder is heavy as ever. Dying would have been the easier option. Everyone's carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. Zachary hated the government. They pissed him off. A sweet revenge. Tell me how you really feel, Zachary. I sound quite villainous. I can say the same for you, of you. You didn't want to die. You prioritized yourself over the fate of the community. Everyone dreamed since she was a kid. Everyone gave me the Survey Corps' investigation report regarding the Rice estate. Most of the incident that took up to recently 5 years ago. The safety wall was breached. Rod Reese was killed, not by those who lived on his land. He had 5 children. Eldest Frida was down to earth and adored. Disaster struck 5 years ago. Several bandits raided the local chapel and set it on fire. Reese family were praying together in the church. All the family wound up dead at the hands of the bandits that night. All this happened just 2 days before was killed by the interior police. Rod Reese sought out Astoria, and he was after her again. Yeah, the bloodline. She found his friend that some people at the chapel walls were destroyed. Chapel is made of stone. Suspicious that Rod Reese is the only one to have seen the bandits. Putting everything together, hard to think the tags weren't involved. Even I'm jumping to conclusions, something suspicious warrants further investigation. Something doesn't smell fishy. Ooh, okay. Where is he? We'll have soldiers all over Reese's land by morning. If we don't get there soon, Eren may be eaten before we can save him. On a major time crunch.
いつどうやって巨人になり、誰を食べて能力を得たんだろう。くそ。
Historia. Oh. Alright, episode number 5 of Attack on Titan. The actual title of the episode for season 3 is Reply, not Trial. I just changed it for some reason. So, in any case, the last the image or scene in this is of the episode is Historia walking freely up in a white gown, walking freely to a captured, chained up Eren, and sacrificed or being eaten by Titan. Now, the big question is, has Astoria been the villain this whole time? Has she been playing the long game? Has she played everyone? That's the big question. So, yeah. And meanwhile, the government has been toppled by Zachary and the efforts of Pixis, Erwin, Levi and his crew. So all their efforts have been won, and the puppet regime, the puppet king, the false king, they've been exposed for what they are, and the truth has been exposed. The truth has been shared with everyone. But now that big question is: has the story been playing the long game? Is she the true villain in this story? And what about what about Ymir and Reiner and Berthold? What are their roles in all this in this whole scheme of things? So a lot of questions up in the air, and hopefully they'll be answered in the next episode. So looking forward to that in episode 6. So yeah, but the big question is: is Historia, can she be trusted? Is she the main villain of Long Game, as I mentioned before? So hopefully we'll get that answered in episode 6. And if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be from my YG anime channel or Inner Sanctum channel, link right up there, check that out. It'll spark both channels. Like I said, if you enjoyed either content or a channel, make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. Links underneath this video description section. You know that right now. And with that said, tip my hat to you. May the force be with you. Fist up high five until next time for episode number 6 of season 3 of Attack on Titan. Right? Later.